lórí orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá gbogbogbò.
Ẹ bá wa dá sí.
Ẹ̀yin ará mi, ẹ súnmọ́ bí ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ pín.
Ẹ bá wa dá sí.
Yorùbá TV 247. Ẹ bá wa pín.
What is it? Then how many people has been arrested since you left University of Lagos? How many people have they court martial? Look at on the death row. A lot of people look at the other man in Ibadan and who killed the celestial young accountant. They've given him to be killed by hanging. That is the man that has hotel in Ibadan.
Yes.
That one is there. Then Evans has been given to be hanged. Then Pastor King, a host of them like that. If there is judiciary in place, all the governors are supposed to have signed.
Yoruba TV 247.
To Calabar Road. We are looking at it that should this be the first thing to come up? And then, with the dragging and the problem we have, everyone is having today as a result of all these policies, will this one be appropriate again to be taking 500 naira on 10,000 naira for a pot? Your opinion, Papa?
Thank you very much. The man Thank you, sir.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sir.
God bless you.
Ha! Ojú bàbá ti dán sí. What a beautiful and smooth faces. Oh my God. Seeing all over Baba.
Thank you, sir.
Baba, trip yìí mà beautiful kẹ. Wọ́n ti fún bàbá.
Yoruba TV 247. Ẹ bá wa pín.
Ẹ̀kọ́ mi jẹ́ lókè lọ́wọ́ yẹn. Bàbá, ojú ìdán dán. Ẹ kàn ń dán sí Jésù lọ́rùn ní sá. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sá.
Thank you, sir.
How was the trip, sir?
Ó ti béèrè question, ó ti tún dáhùn. Torí ò tẹ̀lé mi lọ. Bóyá mo gbàwẹ̀ lọ́hùn o. Bóyá kò síbi tí mo ti ń kàdì alẹ́.
Kò síbi tó ti kàdì alẹ́.
Kò dẹ̀ síbi tá a lè dé lábẹ́ ọ̀run tá a ní bólè. Kò síbi tá a lè dé lábẹ́ ọ̀run tá a ní báyìí tó ń ṣàgbèrè. Kò dẹ̀ síbi tá a lè dé tá a ní báyìí tó ń lu jìbìtì. Nígbà tó bá ní mo wà láàrin ayé ojú mi dán, it's understatement o. Because ibi tí mo ń lọ ni mo dojú kọ ìjọba ọ̀run. Ó ní a ó pa wá lára dá, a ó wọ̀ wá láṣọ ògo, a máa bọ́ eléyìí lẹ̀. Ojú tí Jésù ló máa sọ fún wa pé áńgẹ́lì bá fi wá hàn Jésù, àwa ní ojú wa dán nítorí pé aṣẹ́gun ayé. So nínú ayé ń bí kò sí nǹkan tá a lè ṣe tójú lè fi dán. Ẹni tó wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ń sunkún àti sanwó school fees. Ẹni tó wà níwájú lọ́wọ́ yẹn ń sunkún, wọ́n lé òun kúrò nílé. Ẹni tó wà lẹ́yìn ibi náà ń sunkún, wọ́n jí mọ́tò ń di òun. Ẹni tó wà lọ́wọ́ yẹn náà tún ń sunkún, báàgì ráìsì wọn ẹjọ́ sá. Jójú lè dán láàrin gbogbo wọ̀nyí. God bless you, sir.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sá.
Thank you, sir.
Ẹ ṣeun sá.
Thank you, sir.
Nígbà tí ẹ̀sìn bí,
Yes, sir.
in fact kẹ́ tó lọ on the trip you embarked on, I found out pé people are talking here and there about 2027 election. Pé how is it going to be? Eléyìí máa ṣẹlẹ̀, tọ́wọ́ máa ṣẹlẹ̀. In fact, àwọn kan tẹ̀ kóra wọn jọ pọ̀. They formed a party, ATC, which you have heard about before you embarked on the journey.
O lè rò pé mo gbọ́ kí n má gbọ́ omi ọkà pépà. Okay, yes, sir.
So, ìyàlẹ́nu ló jẹ́ fún mi pé àwọn ọmọ ènìyàn kan ń sọ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n 2027 election, Baba, what is your take on this?
Thank you very much, sir. You were telling me or asking me about ADC. Abi?
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni sir.
Association of damaged brain citizens. Ex-convict, ex-armed robber, ex-night marauder, and senseless human being who never meant good for Nigerians. They are the one that brought them to themselves together to form the association. to form what? The association. Then when you look at the question you asked me, Psalm 11 verse 3, only tí ìpìlẹ̀ bá bàjẹ́ yóò ṣe. Àwọn torí yìí ń sìn kàbá tó dìde ní táìmù Abba Kyari àti Funtua àti senior brother Gumi àti àwọn tọ́nà ní north tí wọ́n láyé north náà dì wọ́n di ayé mú, so automatically àwọn yẹn náà rò pé wọ́n ti kókò já, so party yìí ò ní lè work.
The party would not
kò ní lè work. Ṣé wọn pé wọ́n ti kọ lọ́dọ̀ Tinubu bí wọ́n ṣe ń fi mọ́tò kó àwọn èèyàn lọ síbi rally, Tinubu ti kọ́ wọn níyẹn tẹ́lẹ̀, that was around 1983. So wọ́n kàn gbé mọ́tò wọn ADC fẹ́ lọ ṣe nǹkan wọ́n rí rally àwọn èèyàn á pọ̀, wọ́n ti fún wọn ní 10,000. Then ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti dúró nígbà tí Tinubu náà tún kọ́ àwọn Mímíkò tó tún kọ́ àwọn Akérédolú ẹ dìbò kẹ́sẹ̀bẹ̀. So gbogbo wọn yẹn ti àwọn náà ló kọ́ àwọn ọjọ́ yìí tó ní ADC ni wọ́n ó dá kẹ́sẹ̀bẹ̀, then mú káàdì ẹ wá, then ìyẹn náà ló tún fún El-Rufai lọ́kànbalẹ̀ àti Buhari àti Abdulsalam àti gbogbo wọn pé tí ìbò náà tí ò bá wá kò tí sẹ́ni tó lè wọlé. Okay, tó bá náà lu ìbò ọ̀hún kọ́ dàka eléyìí tó ti rẹ́dì tá gbé president síbẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹ̀ wá lọ tuntun yẹn ṣe bí new state ṣì máa yọjú. They are going to create another 13 states out of Nigeria now in order to augment the winning of Tinubu in 2027. Then automatically gbogbo àwọn tó kóra wọn jọ yìí ta ni wọ́n fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé ó máa la ọdún yìí já, ta ni wọ́n fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé ó máa la next year jẹ́. Ṣé Ọlọ́run tí ó wà lókè yìí ṣé ara Nàìjíríà ni? We are all on the queue. Wole Soyinka is on the queue. Obasanjo is on the queue. El-Rufai is on the queue. Marcus is on the queue. Nígbà tí ẹni tó bímọ ní hospital, in the general hospital, he gave birth 8 o'clock in the morning. And the mother of the baby died 10 o'clock in the evening. Okay? Because nílé wọn láti pay dividends. Ó ti dé bus stop, ó ti bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀. Kẹ́nìkan máa lérí, Kárẹ́gbẹ́ṣọlá máa lérí 2027 láti 24 láti 25. Ó jọ bí Bẹ́sàì, ó jọ bí òpònú àti ọ̀dọ̀dọ̀rù ọ̀dẹ̀. Ṣé kò lọ mútúárì rí? Ṣé kò lọ accident and emergency rí? Kò rí àwọn kan tó wà ń bẹ̀. Ó máa wọ mọ́tò, ó máa rìn lẹ̀. Ṣé bó rántí Azeez àti nígbà tí El-Rufai máa pa gọ́vùnà Kaduna State tó jẹ́ Muslim? Ṣé bí El-Rufai ló gbádọ́ lóhùn òfẹ́ gbọ́ nípa Muslim Christian ń bẹ̀? Ṣé apànìyàn tó gbówó bandit tó lóun lọ sanwó fún bandit ìyẹn El-Rufai tó yẹ káwọn Nigeria youth tó ti bẹ́ orí ẹ̀dànù wọn náà bá ṣe meeting, òun ti Benin lọ sí Igbo òun ṣe meeting káàkiri tó yẹ kó ti block ọ̀nà náà kó fi ọ̀bẹ hàn bọ́n ṣe fi ọ̀bẹ hàn àwọn èèyàn, and look at it. Then ṣe máàní tó lọ Senate Saraki tó wà ní Senate tó ní case tó ń tilẹ̀kùn Senate tó lọ ń jẹ́jọ́, ṣé àwọn yẹn ní ADC àbí Malami tí yóò mọ left from right ní law àti then tí yóò mọ anything, ṣé àwọn yẹn ní ADC? Ẹni tó fẹ́ bá tayò wà ó tó bàbá sùn lọ́yẹ̀, ẹni tó fẹ́ bá tayò yìí is up to the task. Ṣé ló yẹ kí wọ́n bẹ Tinubu tó bá ṣe tán tó bá ṣe wà láyé lágbára Ọlọ́run kó kọ́ àwọn Nàìjíríà àti àwọn àgbáyé bí wọ́n ṣe ń ṣe politics, because Ọlọ́run dá mọ́. Ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé Tinubu jẹ́ ọmọ kan tó níbi little optimism ní táìmù yẹn, nǹkan tó bá dẹ̀ máa mọ̀ wọ́n máa mọ̀ tán ni. Jodi yẹn ń sìn, so eléyìí tí wọ́n ń sọ yìí ó correct. Àwọn wọ̀nyí lè má sí láyé. Báwo ló ṣe rò pé Tinubu máa pẹ̀ Ọbásanjọ́ kó lè pẹ̀ láwọn tó máa handle tó máa rí second time then Danjuma àwọn yẹn ń lọ, then gbogbo bí the last president military president tó ń lọ fi ṣe peace ambassador òun ló dẹ̀ ń da Nàìjíríà rú.
Buratai.
No, not Buratai. President no hand over this expensive democracy. so that they can amass money. Abu Salam. So when you look at all these people, I think you call these people human beings, they are not normal. Somebody who did not think about tomorrow. They are not thinking about themselves all the time. It's not normal. The foundation of Nigeria, do you know the meaning of Nigeria? Only the place that's close to Niger. They now made the two together to be River Niger and Niger. They brought it together and called Nigeria. By a woman. Then since then, because they have long-term meeting with the Northerners, they now believe that what they are doing in the North, because they see them to be a fool, the Northerners are fool. These are the people we called Meruwa before. You can give them money to go and bring you cow. They will use their head to carry cow from Kano to Orile. And now they said they're now Kaba. Where do they learn politics? Where do they learn all this they want to exhibit? So they call them Kaba. A foolish person. You are calling Kugumi Kaba. Working for Absalam. Then using a helicopter to go and collect ransom in Kwara. Using a helicopter to drop a rifle inside the forest everywhere. You call these people Kaba? The Northerners has failed. They are going to beg for forgiveness in Nigeria. How they come about Fulani in their midst again, we want to know. They need to explain this to us. We are three in Nigeria. That is Hausa, Yoruba, and Igbo. And they have made a meeting before, after the Civil War, that Igbo will not rule this country again. And that was the reason why the money they now changed to Naira. They now make it Naira and Kobo. Do you know the meaning of Naira? This Nigeria will not be ruled again by the Igbo. Then Kobo means kill anything that has to do with Igbo. Naira and Kobo. So now where do we now get Kaba? Why is it only in the north we can get Kaba? You remember the Holy Spirit warned the emir of Sokoto. Don't go to Aso Rock again. Emir of Sokoto then during Obasanjo's regime. I sent a message, Lord, the Holy Spirit asked me to inform him. Don't go to Aso Rock and divide money again. The people in the country are not happy and they are not living well. All what you are dividing amongst your people is too much. Then it now crashed. And that was the end of that cabal. Then this one again, look at all the military juntas during the time of the Civil War. What brought the Civil War today was because of our stupidity and not wanted to listen to one another. It's a thing we can sit on the round table and sort out. That Civil War doesn't worth it. And that's what the Igbos are now saying today. We fought a war. You fought a stupid war. A war that has no meaning till tomorrow. And since then you'll be agitating Biafra. If Biafra did not come, change name. So automatically, the ADC, to come to your question, the ADC you are talking, it will not work.
It will not work.
Because when to Bawu, tí o bá da ògì sílẹ̀, èṣìṣì mílíọ̀nù sílẹ̀ fẹ́ lọ máa jẹ́, but tí ìgbàlẹ̀ bá dé, gbogbo èṣìṣì máa ṣe kí ni wọ́n ká ọ sókè. Tinubu ò tí ì ní time fún wọn. Ọlọ́run pàápàá ò tí ì ní time fún wọn. Ṣùgbọ́n anything from October, a máa tó bẹ̀ sí sí àwọn tó bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́. A máa sí 5 títí di February, àwọn tó bà Nàìjíríà jẹ́. Orúkọ wọn ti tún jáde, àwọn tó ti gba boarding pass.
Àwọn tó ti gba boarding pass.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ ti create city wọn. Wọn ò tiẹ̀ wá lọ ní business class, economy ni. Wọ́n rún wọn mọ́ àyè tó ṣí ilẹ̀ ni. And they are going. And 2 of them are ex-Nigerian presidents. Torí ẹnu ti kun Yar'Adua, ẹnu ti kun Yakubu Gowon. Wọ́n ti fún ní ìwé. Ọbásanjọ́ ti gba tiẹ̀. Then Danjuma ló máa tún wá tẹ̀lé wọn ní ìkẹta. Then ọba mẹ́ta, ọba tó ń do. Then ọba méjì kan tó ń lọ lérí Ọ̀yọ́. Then ọba méjì tó ń lọ ní Ìjẹ̀bú Òde. so nígbà táwọn mẹ́rìnlá yìí bá lọ ká tó wá wò ó ṣe mọ̀ pé kan tó yẹ kí àwọn èèyàn máa sọ ni pé Tinubu jọ bá wa lọ gbé national conference tá a ṣe ní táìmù Goodluck Jonathan eléyìí tá a ṣe ní táìmù Ọbásanjọ́ tó fẹ́ fi gba third term agenda ẹ̀ lọ́ bá wa gbé jáde so tá a bá wa gbé bàjẹ́ jáde ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí constitution tó múnádórí but Nigeria ti expire kò sẹ́ni tó máa ronú lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Nigeria ti expire láti 2014 so wọn sọ̀rọ̀ lórí yẹn so gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣe bí yìí sá kò sí nǹkan tí ó lè fa o ti anybody tó lè da ìlú yìí rú mọ́ the worst àti pín already wọ́n ti sọ fún wa pé ẹni tí ò bá tẹ́ lọ́rùn a ní nǹkan ti expire oògùn tó ti expire tí ò ṣe lè lò aládìjòkó sórí tébù bí ò bá jẹ́ subsidy tí Tinubu pa náà ẹ̀ kò Nàìjíríà ò ní sí mọ́ níbo láti fẹ́ rówó yẹ àwọn Haúsá àti Fúlàní ti ta Nàìjíríà tẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti ta everywhere ti ta everything ibo dẹ̀ ti kówó tó lè kó níbi tó ti pariwo marginalization wọ́n ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ tán so automatically the divide and rule wọ́n á ti crack wọ́n ní tó kiri ò bá lanu alágbá lè wọ bẹ̀ á ti crack already so that's the problem so fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ṣé àwọn tó kó ADC ìjọba bọ̀dà wọ́n rán David Mark lẹ́yìn civil war gbogbo nǹkan tó jẹ́ ti federal government káàkiri kó lọ wò káàkiri ó kàn fà tẹ̀ sára ẹni o David Mark wọ́ọ̀sì ju Àtíkù lọ o kò win election rí ìyẹn ló fi padà wá tí wọ́n ní kó fi first born ẹ̀ di tọmọ kú mọ lórí àfọmọ yọ ọ bọ̀tù bíbélì náà ti sọ́tẹ̀ lẹ́kẹ́ ó ní ọmọ ò láyọ̀lé ẹni ọmọ sin ló ṣe kíni ló bí wọn ṣé àwọn people yìí ronú ọ̀la are they thinking about what people will say about them ṣebí ẹ ó kúure kò kúure Buhari ló ti lọ yẹn o Buhari ti lọ o Àtíkù náà ó rí o ó rò pé bóyá òun lágbára ju Buhari ni o Àtíkù máa die of heart attack ó máa gba ìròyìn ní next year ó lè má dìbò tó ń bọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń tì lọ yẹn mo ti dán tí tì í kẹ̀kẹ́ ó sì máa gun wíṣà Àtíkù sì máa gun wíṣà bó ṣe gun mọ́tò tó wọn mọ́tò á páàkì bá wọn ṣe street wíṣà sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó ó sì máa ní stroke so ẹ jọ sá àwọn olótó wà wà ń bẹ kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dì mọ̀ náà Nàìjíríà ò dẹ̀ ní youth ṣèbí nínú youth náà láti yọ Àbàtì nínú youth náà láti yọ di méjì Bánkọ́lé nínú youth náà láti yọ boy tó wà ní Channel television àbí boy tó ṣe animal science àbí zoology tó interview wọn I put it to you Rufai tó yẹ kó wọn àti Goodluck kí wọ́n ti partner láti máa sin ẹlẹ́dẹ̀ kọ́ máa sin ewúrẹ́ kọ́ máa sin tòlótòló ló lọ jòkó tó lọ interview àwọn èèyàn tó fẹ́ fi bẹ̀yìn gba commissioner ó fẹ́ ti bẹ̀yìn wọ politics bóyá a máa láàánú ẹ̀ ó ń jìjà Nàìjíríà láì ní kọ́bọ̀ lọ́wọ́ ṣé ó pẹ̀lú àwọn tó sọ̀rọ̀ ní Nàdẹ́kò ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jàre give me another talk.
Baba, thank you very much. This is brilliant. Today we saw the politicians hailing the President Tinubu, that he has been doing vehemently great, that is approaching the people in the diaspora, approaching the other countries in order to invite them for investing their money in Nigeria. And today, like you earlier said, sometimes when we came for interview that the portfolios of the judiciaries is leaking. And today, we do not have judiciary because judiciary is in the hands, in the pocket of the politicians. And a country that hasn't a good judiciary system, will anyone come from abroad to invest their money in this area? What is your take on this, sir?
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. I so much like you as my brother. You will only remain my brother.
Thank you, sir.
You are too concerned on things that never concerns you. When you look at the president of Brazil, when they send him to jail, it was in my prediction book here that man is still coming back to rule Brazil. He ruled Brazil. The letter he sent to me is in the office. To what? Then when you look at Venezuela president, then I told him the other time that he should step down. But he should look for somebody that is loyal, who can hold Venezuela. Hugo Chavez. He now gave it to his own person. Since then, America cannot break that country. They fought tooth and nail. Venezuela still remains. Then when you look at it, even the day and the time it was to die, I predicted it. The angel revealed it to me, and I passed the message. When you were talking about judiciary, we have the three arms of government. The three what? The three arms of government.
Yeah.
And when there is, sorry sir, when there is war in the city, can you build a market?
No.
Okay. When there is a war in the city, there is war in Onitsha, in Aba, in Lagos, or in Orile, can you set a wedding date?
No way.
And then what are you talking about judiciary? When the head is bad, when the head is bad, the tail will be rotting. Do you remember Deuteronomy 28 verse 1 to 4, Deuteronomy 28 from verse 30 to the end? He said, if you diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord, this is how it's going to be. Then when you look at what he said, Proverbs 16, only when you believe you know more than me, and you set your mind like this, during the time of your whiskey, till today, no good judge, no good lawyer, no good, all the lawyers are now politicians. They were looking for where to be House of Assembly Speaker. So automatically what do you want them to be there? When they saw what is in the hand of Fashola? Fashola was a lawyer. He has never won any case in court. But he joined into the politics, he joined his big brother. Then he now become a governor, a minister and everything. Do you think a lawyer that finished the time of Fashola will want to stay in the court? No. So that is it. Then how many people has been arrested since you left University of Lagos? How many people have they court martial? Look at on the death row. A lot of people look at the other man in Ibadan and who killed the celestial young accountant. They've given him to be killed by hanging. That is the man that has hotel in Ibadan.
Yes.
That one is there. Then Evans has been given to be hanged. Then Pastor King, a host of them like that. If there is judiciary in place, all the governors are supposed to have signed, but they went there to go and settle those governors, so they cannot sign it. In America, when you have to die by hanging, they will give you the date and the time, and that's good. So even the Bible supported death by hanging or beheading, or even as some area where Sharia was good. So when you look at what we're doing now, it's very, very simple. The question you ask, we cannot get a good governance. When the governor is corrupt, what do you expect the chief justice of the state to be? He has to play to the tune along with the governor. Look at all the land in Ogun State. Some families has bought everything up. There's no land in Ogun State again. Wọ́n ti pín mọ́ra wọn lọ́wọ́. Lọ́pẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ governor. If a sitting governor is buying a jet, kí ló wá expect from the chief judge of that state? Oh no, àwa bó ṣe máa rówó tiẹ̀ ní máa is question tó bèrè yìí lé díẹ̀. Bó ṣe máa rówó tiẹ̀ náà ló ń wá.
Sir, was it the same way Awolowo did it?
Yes, Awolowo too was not too plain.
Okay.
And there was a time when they now go through all the schools in the western area. We got cocoa from Ondo. We got cocoa from Ileology. We got cocoa from Idori. We got cocoa from Ilesha. We got cocoa from Okeibo. Where we now counted the primary school around that area. The primary school around the Jebu axis alone. That means Awolowo is biased. That means Awolowo is what? Is biased. He has his own fault. No, all human beings cannot be permanent and cannot be perfect. Awolowo is not God. I'm not giving him a query, but that's what I saw. And I'm not young then. I saw the whole thing. Then what brought Cocoa House to Ibadan? That's to say, that's where he has been training, that's where he was grown up and everything. Cocoa House can be in Akure. Cocoa is founded, we found cocoa mostly in Ondo State. That's the land that's good for cocoa. But why would we now take Cocoa House to Ibadan? Why? Because Awolowo will be he will really try to administer it very well. But those are fought too today. Then you remember the pandemonium and the trouble between Awolowo, Akintola, and the rest of them, and all his friends. Awolowo is too plain to be fought. That's why all the people that work with him, Akintola and everything, they say, sir, if you are talking in this way, if you want this thing to be in this way, you cannot be president. And when Gowon brought him out of prison to buy the brain of Awolowo, so that Awolowo can help him after the Civil War, which he did. And you see, when Awolowo wanted to vote again, 81, 82, 83, Obasanjo was there to block him. So that is the reason why judiciary, the executive, and look at the civil servants, all the dagger they have already put on the body of the country. The first person that killed this country are the civil servants. Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, to level 500.
Wow.
And all is about stealing. What are they doing in Alausa? Nothing. What are they doing in Okeleu? Nothing. What are they doing in Sunshine State? Nothing. And they're taking free salary. Later they will change some of them to permanent secretary. All on these people's money. So, brother, to have a good judiciary, you cannot box when you are stealing. You could be a ward, you could be you may have 10 murders. You could be Attorney Joshua. If the situation hits, if the situation is not right, you know what I'm saying? They will not be able to do all these things. So in anything you want to do, the judiciary cannot be fine now. Because when the head is bad, there's nothing the tail can do. The tail will rot in. Ẹja Orile ẹja ti máa ń bàjẹ́ wa. A ṣe ń tún orí wa ṣe ni. And you see what Tinubu did in Lagos by using Osinbajo and the rest of them the other day. Even that was in the judicial system in Lagos State. We have 4 sisters of the same mother, the same father, and they were what they straightened the justice system of Lagos State. That was when Tinubu was there. These are part of the work Tinubu will do, and he's going to fix it, and it will say everybody will be happy at last, even we are still alive.
Sir, thank you very much, sir. This is also brilliant. Like you said earlier, I want to know your opinion, your spiritual opinion about the tax reform system that's going on here. There was a speculation that 500 naira will be paid at the pump point of every filling station on a 10,000 naira fuel board. Sir, and at the end of the day, they said they want to use it to repair our roads.
Yes.
And put things in.
Yes, and the toll gate and everything.
And now we are looking at it that the money they were borrowing, and they were distributing, sharing among themselves. Sir, let me be candid. They were not able to make use of this money for repairing road, taking care of some of these things that are on the road. Now subsidy will be removed sometimes in about 2 years ago. No accountability yet for 2 years that so amount of money has been realized in from the subsidy remover, and it's going to be used for so project in Nigeria. Though we heard about Badagry to Sokoto's road and Coastal Island to Calabar road, we are looking at it that should this be the first thing to come up, and then with the dragging and the problem we have everyone is having today as a result of all these policies, will this one be appropriate again to be taking 500 naira on 10,000 naira fuel pot? Your opinion, Papa?
Thank you very much. The man you gave the car, you see, when you wanted to employ a driver, then they will come to your office. When they come to your office, they check everything that is around you. Then the man who has 10 years experience on the road, and the person who has 2 years experience, and somebody who has just finished a school of driving, which one are you going to employ?
The one that has 10 years.
Okay, thank you. We have employed the right person. Either counterfeit or genuine Tinubu is the right person now that can fix all these things. Because of Dangote, one person, which Obasanjo, destroyed all the toll gates that we wanted to build now with billions. Dangote, because of Dangote trailer, because Obasanjo has a share You know what I'm saying? Because Obasanjo have a share
Yes, sir.
in that company.
In Dangote.
In India, the Dangote cement factory and everything. Then they now decide to remove all the toll gates. They knock it off. He says some people are using the money for what is not right, this and that. You know Obasanjo himself. Kò fẹ́ kẹ́nìkan ga lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ òun rárá. Ẹnu ó ní ẹ̀tanú yẹn ó wà nú ẹ̀jẹ̀ Igbo ni. You know Obasanjo is from Anambra State.
Yeah.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ Igbo nìyẹn. Bí o bá ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù ní Kòròdú, bó jẹ́ òde ayé, bó jẹ́ anywhere, tó bá ń ta bọ́tà, tí Igbo mẹ́ta bá ti ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀bù sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, automatically o máa kó gbà wọlé. Wọ́n ò lè gbà kó ga. Tí Igbo mẹ́rin bá lọ kọ̀ọ̀kan wá ní China ní 81, 82, 71, nígbà tí wọ́n bá máa wá dé, wọ́n bá ṣe jọ lọ kẹ́rù yẹn sínú kọ̀ńténà wa, tí wọ́n bá dé kò tó ń retí ẹrù wọn, Igbo mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin méjì ló máa kù. Wọ́n á ti pa méjì ara wọn. Then Igbo náà ló ń ta kidney ẹ̀ ní Indian ní time Buhari, time Goodluck Jonathan. Time Goodluck Jonathan náà ti ń ta ni wọ́n ti ń ta kidney wọn. So automatically tó bá bá Igbo tí o bá ẹran èèyàn lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó ń jẹ má bu. Then ojúlódà ti Yorùbá náà pápá tí o ti di carnivorous animal because nǹkan ogun ò tí ì délẹ̀ ni àfààní ọmọ ẹ̀ tó kú wọlé àyàn. Because it's in the book of 2 Kings 6 and 7. Ó nígbà tó gun nígbà tí èèyàn dé wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jẹ ọmọ ara wọn. So I'm not saying what has not happened before. So question tó wá béèrè.
Yes, sir.
Lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tax, mo dẹ̀ dúpẹ́ torí o jẹ́ èèyàn burúkú. Ó yẹ kí Nàìjíríà mọ ọmọ ṣe máa mú ẹ torí kan tẹ̀mí sọ. Ní London, kí ni wọ́n gbójúlé? Taxation. Bora duty free tó ń jáde kúrò ní London. Tó bá ra wine, wọ́n máa yọ owó ẹ̀, wọ́n máa yọ tax. Bí o bá páàkì mọ́tò, wọ́n níbì kan wà tí o gbọ́dọ̀ gbé wa mọ́tò gbà, o máa san tax. Then tó bá ra omi ní London, o máa san tax. Tó bá ra aṣọ, o máa san tax. So automatically, báwo la ṣe fẹ́ grow láì tax anything? Dèdè bá ní wọ́n máa kó jẹjẹ́ kó tẹ̀ ṣìgbà náà kárí. Ṣé bówó la fi tún refinery ṣe? Ṣé bí refinery yẹn wọ́n ti tà Goodluck Jonathan wọ́n ti tà then Yar'Adua ló ra padà àbí kò yẹ ẹ́ sìn Tinubu ti tún ṣe òmòye bálẹ̀ tá à ń ṣe lójúmọ́ a lè dúró ti refinery Dangote wèrè ni Dangote is an epilepsy person oníwárapá ni Dangote ọlọ́dẹ orí ni Dangote òwèrè ni Dangote lọ́wọ́ cement tí wọ́n tà ní Kútọ́nù cement Dangote ní Kútọ́nù ó less sí ti Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́ cement tí Dangote tó ń tà ní Sierra Leone tó ń tà káàkiri Nàìjíríà ní Dangote fún okùn mọ́ lọ́rùn gbogbo cement gbogbo nǹkan ẹ̀ ló wọ́n kú dẹ́nìkan tó ń bá lọ́nsìn MRS filling station yẹn ó sì máa ṣe before election pé kán wá gbépo láìsanwó tó ló fẹ́ fi ba ìbò Tinubu jẹ́ ibi méjèèjì ló ń jẹ sí ó dẹ̀ ti lọ ṣe meeting tó máa ba yí ẹ̀ jẹ́ ní February March ní UAE wọ́n ti pè lọ ibẹ̀ ló wọ́n àti Trump ti pàdé níwájú president Saudi Arabia ṣùgbọ́n Ọlọ́run retí wọn Ọlọ́run dúró dè wọ́n ibikíbi tó máa ti fẹ́ implement ẹ̀ wàhálà máa dé bá wọn because àti ní Nàìjíríà gidi rí àṣẹfẹ́ ní Nàìjíríà ni nísìnyí wọ́n ní tí mọ́tò bá gbáyàn tó bá mọ́tò ẹ̀ insurance wọ́n ti ṣe láti aláwùsá wọ́n ti ṣe níbi tí wọ́n ti ṣe mọ́tò ẹ̀ so tó bá jẹ̀bi third party insurance social insurance wà á múlẹ̀ á lọ tún mọ́tò ẹ̀ ṣe tí o bá lè tún mọ́tò ẹ̀ ṣe ọjọ́ wo láti rírú ẹ̀gbẹ́ then bàbá àti ẹ bàbá àtẹ̀mí bàbá ẹni tó wá láti Àwórì yìí àti bàbá Oǹdó tó ga ju gbogbo obìnrin tó wà míì kì í ṣe gbogbo ògbà ni bàbá ẹ lè gbé kẹ̀kẹ́ jáde lóńdó ní 1963 ní 1954 wọ́n ti gba kẹ̀kẹ́ nídìí bàbá àwọn àti ìyá ẹ̀ máa sá lọ lé ni because kẹ̀kẹ́ yẹn ò ní insurance kò san owó kẹ̀kẹ́ Awólọ́wọ̀ lo policy yẹn náà ó dẹ̀ ṣiṣẹ́ Dennis ni wọ́n sí àti gbépo parí ẹ̀rí bí mo ṣe bèrè ń sinmi ẹni pé wọ́n ti rí ẹ lábẹ́lẹ̀ wọ́n ti rí ẹ láti jẹ́ta pé kó wá bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọn darí ń bí ayé ẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ sà.
mi ò kúkú mọ̀ wọ́n.
ayé ẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ sà.
bàbá mi ẹ kúkú mọ̀ pé mi ò mọ̀ wọ́n.
bọ́ọ̀wù ẹ̀ kò gba bribe kò gba rìbá kò tún gba yẹ̀rì lọ́wọ́ wọn kò sí wàhálà.
ìgbà tẹ́ni kan pé mi yìí sí ẹ̀rù ti ń bà mí.
hallelujah.
wọ́n láti gbé mi pẹ̀lú yín.
nígbà tí Tinubu gbogbo ọ̀nà tó lọ sájà tó ṣe tó gèètì sí ṣé o ti ríbi tó dáhùn bẹ́ẹ̀. they are maintaining the place. ó ti experiment kan tó fẹ́ ṣe ó ti lọ Brazil ó ti wọ mọ́tò lójú títì ó ti lọ sí France ó ti lọ everything. wọ́n ní ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe kan tó fẹ́ ṣe ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe kan tó fẹ́ ṣe. wọ́n lóbìnrin fẹ́ lọ bímọ lọ́sípítù ẹni kan gbé flask tí ẹ̀ dání kán dẹ̀ bá mú fóònù nọ́mbà àti síìmù ẹ̀ ṣé onílélẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lò nù kan méjèèjì ó fẹ́ lọ ké ni àwọn bímọ láìsí títa ríro ẹ jẹ́ kó ṣe sá.
ìbẹ̀rù wa
tàbá rẹ epo yẹ ká san tax tàbá ra táyà yẹ ká san tax àìmọye company tó wà ń lu yìí tí wọ́n register company tó wà ń lu yìí àdéhùn àgbéga country lẹ́jọ́ bá rántí àìmọye hospital tó wà ní north ní Kaduna ní Jos ní everything federal hospitals gbogbo owó tó ń generate ẹ̀ àwọn emir ló ń pín àwọn emir náà ń pín fún láti bí ìlọdẹ Kaduna kó má lè sí toll gate dẹ́n báwo la ṣe fẹ́ tún títì ṣe níbo náà ti fẹ́ lọ mọ́ owó tó fẹ́ fi tún títì ṣe ṣé owó ta bá rí lórí ẹ̀pà àbí orí darí lórí ewúrẹ́ àbí orí darí ní màálù tí Hausa kan ta màálù 8 million tó ń ta màálù 2 million 5 million màálù 30,000 tẹ́lẹ̀ ṣé Hausa yẹn san tax tó ta màálù tírélà mẹ́wàá sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ consultant ẹ níbi ní sá.
yes sir ìbẹ̀rù tá a ní ni wípé.
ẹ má bẹ̀rù kankan wọ́n máa lò dáadáa.
sir we are looking at.
mo ní wọ́n máa lò dáadáa ìwọ tí lóyún náà kó tó ọmọ rú ọmọ tó fẹ́ bí.
ẹ̀bẹ̀ tá a fẹ́ bẹ̀ yín pé kẹ́ bá wa bẹ̀ ìjọba torí pé it's more or less like ẹ súnmọ́ ìjọba jù wá lọ.
irọ́ ìṣòro pé sórí ibi tó ti tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mi ò súnmọ́ ìjọba o fẹ́ kó handcuff sọ́wọ́ mi bí mo ṣe ń bọ ẹsẹ̀ ẹni máa fi sí.
ńgbà tẹ́sán fún máa gbé mi lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
because gbogbo o ti máa rù kan ìlú ìsọrí jù kọ́lọ́ má jẹ́ kí ìlú yìí pa ẹ́.
àmì Jésù Kristi.
lórí orílẹ̀-èdè Yorùbá gbogbogbò
ẹ bá wa dá sí.
ẹ̀yin ará mi ẹ súnmọ́ bí ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ pín.
ẹ bá wa dá sí.
Yorùbá TV 247 ẹ bá wa pín.